Hello everybody, welcome back to my summer car. Right, so it's day 2, it's Tuesday, we survived the Thursday. We got some bits built onto our car, but I seem to be having some issues. And like I mentioned at the end of the last video, by saving the game you get thrown out to the menu and then certain things reset. So my toolbox is currently reset, so I need to open that up and grab the tools I need. I have fixed the key bindings now, so my character doesn't swear and finish every time I try to pick up a tool. I also need to remember to bolt these on. What size spanner do I need? Is it a 12mm for the spindles? Yes, it is. And that may have been why I couldn't fasten on some of the other bits at the end of the last episode, because I hadn't tightened them on. Okay. Also, as I mentioned, like I say with stuff that resets, the jack reset, which means my car has been dropped on the ground again. So I'm going to have to jack that back up in a minute. Okay. What else do I need? Of course I need the brake discs to put onto the spindles. Don't think it matters which side you put the discs on. They don't, I think, have any specific. No, that's not right. That's not right. I need to put the jack under the car. It's moved. Again, the physics in the game go a bit derpy at times, which can make the game a bit more fun, but can also make it a little bit more frustrating when, you know, you go to jack up your car and the car's moved, the jack's moved, and everything. Right, that should be back underneath. There we go. Right, so let's raise that back up. Let's get it fully jacked up. That'll do. I think that'll do. Nope, it can go a bit higher. There we go. Now it's at the end of its travel. Right. So let's go grab the other disc and get that in place. Very important. Now hopefully, with these bits in place, now it'll let me put on my other bits and bobs. Half shafts. Should now let me put them in. Oh, there we go, there was a tick box there for a second ago. There we go, 1 half shaft. So that's what I was missing. I hadn't bolted on the spindles in the last video, and I hadn't put the discs in place, so it wouldn't let me put these parts into the car yet until I'd done that. So now these will go in. And now I'm guessing the struts will go in as well. Still think I think I've still got to get these mounted vertically. There we go. Yes, they've got to mount vertically, because obviously they're going to absorb any suspension impact, any bumps in the road as you're going along. So it makes sense that the struts have to be mounted in a way that they can take the vertical travel of the suspension. That should, again, there we go, there's a tick there, there we go. Right, now I need to bolt them in place. 13 mil. Nope. What am I missing? 14 mil. That's for the discs. That locks the discs in place. Okay, they're nice and tight. They're nice and tight. Let's tighten that one up. Okay, right. Okay, so I've got the struts at the back. So there's some bolts on the back of the struts. Are they 10 mil? No, they're not 10 mil. 9 mil maybe? Yes. I think there's 4. 2 on each side. Holding the strut and the spindle. I think I missed a nut there. May have missed a nut. Double check. Yes, there's definitely 4 there that I need to be tightening up. Okay. Won't let me tighten those while I'm zoomed in, apparently. I'm bound to forget to tighten something up. I know I am. That's the only thing. I know I'm going to miss something out in whilst I'm building this, and then the car's going to explode spectacularly on me the first time I go to drive it, and it will kill me. And everyone will laugh. Right, okay, so, okay, we've got some bolts on the top as well. They're not 9 mil. They're bigger, I think. Yeah. They're possibly 10 mil. Yes. Okay, let's tighten those up then. Alright. That's tight. That's tight. Okay, do the other 3 on this side. They're tight. Okay, so that's the struts done. Okay, just come out of toolbox mode. And let me put the tool back, so I just have to come out of tool mode by pressing 1 on the keyboard. What's next? I'm going to get the gas can, because I'm going to put that in the truck, because I need to go and fill that up, obviously, because I'm going to need to be able to put some fuel in the car at some point, when I eventually have it all built. I need to make a run into town, really, before I start getting too carried away with the building, because I've got no food in the house. I need to go get some supplies, enough to last me a couple of days while I get my car built, and then I can, you know, relax a little bit. I can start looking at doing some of the jobs for some of the town folk and things like that. Okay, driving position, get myself sort of in the middle. Okay, ignition, find ignition. It's not going to start because I didn't give the glow plugs a chance, did I? Turn it off. Give the glow plugs a chance to heat up, because it's a diesel. It's a diesel engine. So wait for that. There we go. It's gone out. Now it should start. There we go. Turn the handbrake off. There we go. Right. We're ready to drive, I think. Oh. Let's close the door. Door shut. Will the door shut, please? Why is the door not closing? Come on. There we go. No. There. Now it's shut. Now it clicked. Click clunk. Right. This is my first attempt at driving in the game. Let's see how the physics apply to the driving element. Okay. So far so good. I've made it off the driveway without dying. There's our sewage truck and our tractor on the right. They are what I need to do the jobs around town when people call up. Trying to stay on the dirt road. The gravel path is important. Don't end up in the ditches. Just take it steady. Need to figure out how to get to town as well. I don't know the map very well at this point. I don't know my way round. Obviously there's the little sort of map in the house on the wall, but I don't know how accurately that translates to what we're going to find when we actually are out here on the road. I'm just taking it very, very careful. Because again, the last thing I want to do is run into the traffic that's on the map and get involved in a crash or a collision and die. Maybe go a little bit faster. Because I am aware that my meters are going up. Look, hunger, thirst are already getting pretty high. And I've got to get to the shop, buy my stuff and get home again with it. And of course the mozzies is following me everywhere, buzzing away. Don't like mosquitoes. Obviously got some water and some swampy areas on the map, so you definitely don't want to go off-road. Otherwise your vehicle gets stuck and then you'll have to go and get the tractor or whatever to pull you out, tow you out. Okay. I think I've made a wrong turn somewhere. I think I'm going in the wrong direction. I took a wrong turn. I don't believe this road is leading me to the town. I think this is leading me to the airfield and the tip. Yeah, this looks like the airfield to me. This is where you can come later on once you've built your car and got it all tricked out and stuff. You can come here and do drag racing and stuff, but at this moment in time it's not doing me any favours being here. This is like the opposite corner of the map to where I need to be. There's also the rubbish tip as well, which again is of no use to me at this point in time. Although I think there may be one item there that is useful. Okay, here's the little booth thing where there's a guy who tells you how well you've done if you do the drag racing. But I'm not sure how now to get out of here and get back to where I need to be. I'm just driving around on the runways at the minute. This is a detour I didn't really want to make because my van's only half full of fuel anyway, so I needed to fill the van up, and I'm wasting a lot of fuel driving around here where I don't need to be. I need to learn the map. I need to study the map, study the turns. I came to like a junction, and I think I turned right when I should have turned left, and hence I've ended up in completely the wrong place. Oh yeah. Let's have a... Is there a... I wonder if there's a road out of the rubbish dump. Out the tip. Is there a way out back to the main road from here? Get me back on track of where I need to be. Let's see. Let's have a drive around the tip, see if there's any roads out leading out of it. I mean, there will come a point in the game where I do need to come here. And will need to come here to pick up certain items, but I don't need to be here just yet. This is the wrong place to be, especially with my hunger and thirst meters climbing so rapidly. There's a building. There's a building. A shed. What have we got here? We've got an outhouse. I'm guessing I could save the game in there if I wanted to. Okay, let me out of the car. Let me out of the van. Put handbrake on, turn ignition off. Let me out. How do I exit? There we go. Exit driving mode. Right. I'm going to steal this sofa. Because I can sleep on this, apparently. So I can move this to another location where it might be useful for me to be able to get some sleep at times. So I think when I eventually get to the shop, I can chuck this sofa down and then I can sleep at the shop if I'm ever in the area and I'm tired. Right, so actually coming here wasn't too bad. I've managed to get that sorted out, but now I do need to get... Why can't I close the door? There. Locked. Right, I'm sat a little bit far back all of a sudden. Right, let's get a bit closer to the steering wheel. Right, turn the ignition on. Good, right, let's drop the handbrake. Okay, the steering wheel's in the way. I may have to lean round it. Come on, lean round it. There we go. Right, let's drive. Woohoo! Getting used to these vehicles and how they operate and drive is interesting, to say the least. Don't tip the van over. Right, I need to get out of this tip now. I need to get out of here. Right. I'm still at the airfield. I've been driving around for quite a while now. As you can see, it's starting to get dark. That's a worry. Here's the bit where you go drag racing. I think this is the starting point of the drag racing. I'm trying to find the road I came in on. There was definitely a... I think it's here. I think it's here on the left. Oh, thank God for that. I thought I was going to be stuck here forever. I thought I was going to die here at the airfield. Right. I need to get to the shops. And I need to get there before it closes. for the night because I am in desperate need of food and sort of stuff to drink. I think I'll go this way. We are on the main road now, we are on the highway, so now we need to be a little bit cautious of traffic. We don't want to get into any collisions. Whoa, hold on, copper with a speed gun. Don't think I was speeding, but something else to check for. You will get pulled over and fined, and these are, you have to stop for these guys. If you don't stop, they will come at chase after you and try to arrest you, which can lead to them crashing into you and killing you. So always stop if the police tell you to stop. I'm risking my van's door there. Whoa. I've got to give an alcohol test. I've not been drinking, officer. I'm good to go. I'm good to go. I'm fine. Again, all stuff designed to take up your valuable time when you're trying to do something specific like me, which is get to the town. I need to get to the shops. I need to buy supplies. Otherwise my summer's going to be over very quickly, as I'm going to die on the second day. Right, doors shut properly. Start her up. There we go. Right, drive. Making sure I don't run the copper over, if I can help it. Right. Goodbye, police. You're doing a great job, but please don't stop me again. Ever. Right. Onwards to the town, to the shops. No good you looking at me with your speed gun, mate. I've already passed the other fella and I was perfectly legal. Right, my turn off is coming. A bit further up. Here we go, we're in the right place now. This is where I should have come right at the start. Okay, shop's dead ahead. Obviously there's a bus. You have to be careful of the bus. He zooms around the map and will run you over and kill you. As will that guy in the yellow car. He's quite an aggressive driver apparently. He doesn't like you when you get your own car, and he starts to basically try and get a bit aggressive with you. He rams into you and damages your car and tries to run you over when you're not in the car, and he's one of the sources of death in the game. He can kill you. Alternatively, you can kill him as well. Right, we need gas. We need to fill this up. We need to get that stood up though, so it doesn't leak everywhere. Right, we need to open it. There we go. And we're going to fill it up with petrol. Dum dum dum. So fill up your jerry can. So realistic. So realistic how you have to do all this. It's not just a case of pressing a button. You actually have to manipulate the objects as if, you know, real life. That's pretty cool. You got to admit, that's pretty cool. Right. I don't know why I'm attempting to do this, because I know for a fact that the van is diesel, because it's got glow plugs. Petrol engines don't have that ignition system, so that tells me the van is diesel. It's a good job the game won't let you fill up your vehicles with the wrong fuel type. You know, that's one thing that sadly, you know, isn't true to life in the game. You can't put the wrong fuel in your vehicles and blow them up. I also need to figure out how to get the gas cap open. Does it only work if I have the diesel? Nope. I wonder if it's because I'm on the wrong side. I need to turn the van round. I need to be on the opposite side of the pumps. I need to get the gas cap closer, maybe, before it'll let me fill it up. Handbrake off, if I can find it. There goes the bus. I'm trying to turn on the ignition. No, I'm actually looking to see if there's a fuel cap release button. You know, I don't think there is. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to find the fuel. See whether there's a button or a lever to release the fuel cap. I don't think there is. I think it's manual. I just think I have to orientate the van so it's actually on the right side for the pump. Oh, don't stall it. Okay, I'm going to have to reverse because otherwise it's still going to be, the fuel cap's still going to be on the wrong side. So back up. Back her up. Nice. Don't bump into the guy with the yellow car or he will try and kill you. I bumped into something. I hope that was just the shop. Let's park her up. Don't go too far. Turn off the ignition, of course. Trying to locate it sometimes is a bit tricky. There we go. Again, it's not like most games where you just have buttons to press to activate certain things. Like I say, you have to manipulate the objects. So you've actually got to like turn off the ignition by hand. You don't. It's not just an on-off button on your keyboard that does it. There we go. Now I can open up the fuel tank. Spin the middle mouse wheel to undo the fuel cap. No, it's not petrol. You can't put petrol in it. No, it's diesel. Because it has glow plugs. So put that back. That's the one you want. There we go. Let's fill the van up. Let's give it plenty of fuel. Because I wasted a lot of fuel driving around in the wrong direction most of the day. Look how bad my bars are. Hunger and thirst. I need to get this done quick. Otherwise I'm going to die. Right, done. Full. Right, let's close that. Fuel cap back on. Close the cover. Right. Close the lid on. Oh, close the lid on the gas cap. Gasoline. Don't want that spilling everywhere. Chuck that back in the car, in the van. Still got the sofa in here. Right, let's take the sofa out. Let's take that out and Let's chuck it behind the shop, just in case I do need to sleep here at some point in the future. Let's get as far away from the guy in the yellow car as we can. There is an outhouse out here as well, so you can save the game. Right, okay, let's go do some shopping now then.
Hyvää päivää ja tervetuloa Teimon
Right, I
kauppaan.
want a fan belt, a fire extinguisher, brake fluid, coolant, motor oil, 2-stroke, mosquito spray, we'll take plenty of that. We'll take all your milk.
Itse en kyllä noihin viinaksiin enää koske, kun minulla rupeaa silmä harittamaan, kun ottaa vähän terävää.
Let's take the bags of chips. Juice concentrate. Don't need juice concentrate. Yeast? Nope. Here we go. Sausages. Let's load up on all the sausages. All the macaroni. All the pizzas. Much everything. What's that come to? Wow, 1,675.
Joo, lähellään tuo.
That includes the fuel as well, of course. Put the shopping bag in the boot, in the van. And then we need to go back and get our other little bits and pieces, our motor oil and stuff. For some reason they put the brake fluid in the shopping bag with your food, which is a bit dangerous, just in case, you know, chemicals and stuff. I'm surprised they didn't leave the brake fluid separate, but hey ho. Right, let's put the 2-stroke in the van. That I think is for the motorbike, the scooter that's parked up against the garage wall. I think that's my normal mode of transport when the folks are at home. I'm pretty sure they don't normally let me drive vans and cars and stuff when they're not here, when they're here. But as they're away on their holidays, I get to do what I want. Right, I need to drive home now, quickly, because I'm already thirst bar's in the red, the hunger bar's shortly going to be in the red. I need to get home before I die. So, join me in the next video when we see if I manage to accomplish that goal of getting home before I die. Thank you for watching, please leave your likes and your comments on the video, and I will see you all very soon. Goodbye for now.